Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. You get to see me in split screen. Haha, right. hmm Lovely, right? Like you really wanted to, right? I'm just kidding. Today is a holiday diamond painting day. Um, yes, I did record one last week, but I deleted the video because I realized I goofed it and kind of didn't realize it until Friday night that I goofed up in the whole thing. So yeah. So I'm going to fix that. So I am working on a paint with diamonds, diamond painting called Christmas Ornament Reflection. And the link is in the description box to the diamond painting. And also as well as my affiliate link. Um, I've been having some really good, how do I put it? I haven't had any issues with this one. The drills seem to be, sticking to the canvas. I'm not having any popping drills. No, it's not a square. But I've done a square one from Paint with Diamonds, even though it came through Amazon and it was a present to my daughter. So, um, but so far I haven't had any issues. As you can see, the canvas is pretty sticky and I'm not having any problems. And all the drills were here. I haven't had many trash drills, as you can see. These are what I've gotten so far. There's not that many. So, which I'm really, really impressed. And not a lot of people like Paint with Diamonds. And I thought, you know what? It's been a year since, anybody's, ordered. And I thought I'm going to give them a try, see what's going on. So far, like I said, I haven't had any problems. So, let's get diamond painting while I work on my Christmas diamond painting. I thought I was going to get this done before Christmas. I don't know. I doubt it very seriously. But who knows? I do have tag questions to answer along with that. But first, I wanted to um, show you guys a Christmas present that I got early. Actually, two Christmas presents I got early, even though one was not meant to be a Christmas present. But, well, yeah. So, Laura Law, I love you, Laura. So, Laura Law sent me a present, and, well, I got it yesterday, and these are what I got. I don't know if you guys can see them. You know what? We'll lay them down here. They are Christmas socks, I guess. Christmas socks, toasties, whatever you want to call them. And it got Santa Claus on it. And they got little whatever you call them, grippers, which I'm going to wear them. Trust me, I didn't put them on this morning, but I'm trying to save them for Christmas Day. But they're cute. They're really, really cute. They got snowflakes, Santa Claus. See, 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 see. They're cute. And at first I was like, and I started laughing because at first I didn't know what they were. So Laura, I'm sorry. I didn't know what they were at first when I opened them because I'm sitting there and I'm looking at them and I just started laughing because I didn't know. And of course, when I turned him over and saw the grippies on the bottom, I was like, oh, okay. So thank you, Laura. I really, really appreciate it. And these will keep my feet warm. Trust me. Um, then, now, this second thing was not meant to be a Christmas present. Um, Amanda Mayer had told me a couple months ago that she knew how to make diamond pins. But, and I offered to pay for them. She told me no. She just wanted to do it, I guess, because, out of the kindness of her heart, which is no big deal. So it took her a while, and truthfully, I almost forgot. Well, I got them the other day in the mail on Wednesday, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a green swirl, and it's got a four-placer on it, and I really like it. I got two in the mail, but my best friend Diamond paints, so I wrapped it, and it's going to be her Christmas present. So this is this. So thank you, Kaya. I really appreciate it. And Amanda Mayer, those of you that don't know, her name is Kaya Rose, and she is a subscriber. So thank you, sweetie. So anyway, okay, enough of doing that. I'm done. Now I need to put these up because I'm not going to have those sit on my lap the whole time. So we're gonna I'm gonna update you on a couple of things, and then I'm going to answer some Christmas tag questions. And I might have already answered these before. I'm not sure, so you'll have to bear with me. All right. So I was supposed to do a live Wednesday for stitching, and I didn't get that far. I had it scheduled, and I ended up having to stop because, or ended up having to cancel because I had a parent-teacher conference with Sky School. Nothing bad. He didn't do anything wrong. Trust me. So I did that, and in the midst of all this, between getting up Wednesday morning and then getting Skylar to school, I got they call it a parent link phone call. That's an automated phone call, basically. And the Board of Ed uses it, and, the school system uses it to call parents to let us know, like, when, school's going to be closed or school's going to be delayed or, something like that. So, and just basically updates with every week of what's going on during the week. So, I'm getting ready to, get myself ready, prepared for Wednesday's live, and I get a phone call. And I already knew, because I was already getting ready, I was getting ready to go run errands and go to the grocery store and come home. And anyway, I get a phone call, and it's the parent link telling me that they're inviting me to a meeting at Justin's school. Well, I thought, okay, what did Justin do? That's my first thought in my head. No, Justin didn't do anything. Okay. So they've been having some issues at the school. Those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, those of you that follow my channel, know that the first week of school, there was a bomb threat. They proceeded to basically not be truthful and tell the parents really anything. So then there was some other incidents that went on. Well, I guess enough of the parents had an issue that they decided that they needed to call what they call a town meeting kind of thing. So they did, and they invited me. We were in, all the parents were invited. So I thought, okay, well, Justin, in the meantime, texted me, and he says, "Are you coming to this meeting?" And I said, "Yeah." Well, I wasn't a happy camper when I left that place because it just, they told me they were trying to they told all of the parents and concerned people that they were trying to be open and honest about things that were going on. And I kind of, I stood up and I said, well, if that was the case, you would have been truthful back in September about, what really happened during the lockdown / bomb threat. And of course, they didn't want to hear it. They just, again, totally denied everything. And Justin jumps up and he says, but I saw it. I saw everything. Well, of course. So, needless to say, I wasn't very happy when I left there. So, I signed Justin out. We went and did what we had to do because, I didn't get anything done. I was going to go to, I went to go pay bills. I paid the bills. I was going to go to the grocery store. By the time I got ready to go to the grocery store, it was time to go to the high school. Well, I didn't. So we went and did that and came home, and that's where I stayed. And I just wasn't happy because so I apologize to those of you that were planning to come to that live. Um, it came up at the last second. So this coming Wednesday will be cross stitch with me tutorial live. Um, and then um, we can get back on schedule. So make sure you're ready and have everything ready for the tutorial so we can, do it together, and we will get everything started. So anyway, oh, and also I have decided that when I do with my stitch with me's, I think I'm going to add another stitch with me in the work in the vid in the schedule for my channel. I'm not sure when the second one will be, but I'm going to add it in there, and I am going to be starting a project specifically just for stitch with me. And I will show you guys that when I do my floss tube video. And I didn't do one this week because it's been kind of crazy around here. So I will do a floss tube video either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't like doing videos on the weekend, but I kind of really haven't been, I don't know what you want to call it, I've been slagging this week, not stitching as much as I would like, and that kind of sucks. So, let's see what else. But that's really it. So I'm gonna answer these tag questions. They're Christmas tag questions, and I'm just gonna start that as soon as I get the next color. Okay. All right. The first question is, how do you celebrate Christmas? Christmas. Oh my God, I'm trying to talk funny this morning. How we celebrate Christmas is, we're pretty, me and the kids are pretty laid back. We just, sit here and do our thing Christmas morning. There used to be a time that they would wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's never the fun thing. So, yeah. So, but mainly we just celebrate. I don't have like a big, huge, dinner or anything. We just, excuse me, we just bait. Now, Christmas Eve, we don't do anything. We just basically, spend time together, basically. And Christmas Day is the same thing. And we open presents, and then, they go and do their thing. Like, once they open their presents, then, Skylar and Justin go and do their little whatever they do, and enjoy their, thing. Enjoy their games. I think we're going to have issues this year because are getting a game system to share. So it's gonna be, I can see I can see it coming. It's gonna be the death of me, and I'm just gonna kill him. So, but I'll see, because it's I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of dreading it, so we'll see. If it doesn't work out, then I don't know. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. Um, how am I spending this Christmas? Just like I do every year. Spending time with the kids and watching, movies with the kids, Christmas movies or whatever, and that's basically it. Um, are you good at buying gifts for others? Usually I am. That since, Justin's turned 18, it's getting harder. Skylar, I really don't have a problem with, uh, because, it's, I mean, he's still, 9 years, he's still a kid. So, but Justin and Miranda, it's hard to buy for them because, they're an adult and they don't get toys anymore. So it's kind of hard. But usually, like I said, usually I'm pretty good about buying gifts, and it's hard. What's your most memorable Christmas memory? Oh dear God. Good grief. Uh, my most memorable one is, and I don't, it's not shared with anyone. Well, it is kind of. Um, when I used to live at home with my parents, sorry guys, I need some coffee. Uh, I was always raised, Santa Claus was real and so forth. Well, I still believe in Santa Claus, kind of, I guess. I mean, I've never really uh, stopped believing, even though I know digits, I guess is what you want to call it. Well, one night I was sleeping in bed. It was Christmas. And I happened to wake up. Now, mind you, I'm good when it comes to faking sleeping in the middle of the night. Yeah. And my kids have been faked out plenty of times. So, I heard something, and at first I didn't know what it was, and I didn't open my eyes. I just kind of just laid there, and all of a sudden I heard somebody messing with my bedpost. And I couldn't figure out why. So I kind of, how you're sleeping and you're laying there with your eyes closed and you kind of squint your eyes to open up just a tiny bit just to see. Okay, well, that's what I did. And there's this person standing there. And, and of course, it's Santa Claus. So I just kind of, laid there. So, he left my room. And of course, by this time, I can't go back to sleep. It's just not going to happen. And I'm laying there and, I'm trying to go back to sleep, or at least, and all of a sudden, now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a picture diagram sort of thing, okay? Here's my room, my window, okay? Well, my bedroom, okay? Now, my parents' house was kind of in an H shape, if that makes any sense. Okay. Here's My room. Here's the hallway, basically, kind of thing. Okay. Then my parents' room. And of course, you guys can't see that. Okay, sorry. I'm trying here. Okay, just like so. So I'm laying in my bed. Now, my window from my bedroom faces my mother's. I had two windows in my room. One on this side of the bedroom, and then and then the other one on this side, on this part of the room. I'm laying in the bed. My head is facing the window that's facing my parents' room. All of a sudden, the light comes on in my parents' bedroom. Okay. I mean, my parents, do that sometimes in the middle of the night. They can't sleep, so they get up. Well, the next thing I see is my dad sitting down on the bed in a Santa Claus suit. Now, really? And he knew I was awake. I don't know how he knew I was awake, but he happened to look up and he waved. Now, please tell me, how does somebody know that? I didn't say anything to him the next day because I was like, maybe I'm dreaming this. Okay. So, even though I found out that my dad was playing Santa Claus, I still believe in Santa Claus. Just because. I mean, it's just. And my parents never said anything to me, which I think is kind of funny. They never, said anything. And I think because they thought, okay, well, after Dad waved, I guess he thought, okay, well, maybe she really didn't see anything. But believe me, I did. And I'm still, I'm like, huh. And I was just, and I just, to this day, I still can't believe that my father and it was funny because I'm just sitting there and I'm laying there. Now, mind you, he can't see me. He can't see my eyes. He can't see that I'm looking in the window. And he just waves. Okay. So why didn't he say anything? So I just left it alone. That's all I could do. Because, I mean, I wasn't very old. I was like maybe, I don't know, 9, 10. I don't know. So, and he never said anything either. So I just left it alone because I wasn't going to ruin it. Wasn't going to do that. Um, on Christmas Eve, what do you leave out for Santa? Chocolate chip cookies and milk. This year, I don't know. Don't know. Haven't got that far, but usually it's chocolate chip cookies or and milk or sometimes the eggnog. It just really all depends. Um, what is your favorite Christmas movie? Oh, good God. Um, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm thinking. Mm, I want to say the Home Alone movies. Not because, from experience, but I used to think they were just the funniest movies there were. Now I don't watch. Um, now, those movies don't really, now because, I have a 9-year-old kid, I watch more cartoon, Christmas movies. So, yeah. What is your favorite Christmas song? Jingle Bells. Always has been, always will be. That's just one of my favorite songs that I've always, and I think it's because it was one of the first songs that I learned. Um, My dad plays the piano, and I think that was one of the easier songs for me to learn how to play or learn how to just learned. I mean, uh, but I think that's that was one of my favorite songs. Um, do you have any Christmas Eve traditions? Not really. Um, usually, no. I haven't really come up with one. Been trying to think of something to do for Christmas Eve, but really we just it's Christmas Eve, so we really don't do anything special, and we kind of save all that for Christmas Day. Do you wear Christmas jumpers if No, I do not. I don't have any Christmas jumpers. Are you freaking kidding me? Who would wear a Christmas jumper? I don't even know what a Christmas jumper is. Really? I'm sorry. Okay. Uh, do you like eggnog? Oh my God, yes. My kids don't, but I do. I love eggnog. I can sit here and drink it 24/7. I don't. I think the only reason that I like it, and it's funny. This is kind of funny how this came about. Um, my grandparents used to put rum in their eggnog. No, they're not alcoholic. No, they don't drink, but they just used to do it. Well, I tried when I was little. I took a sip of my dad's eggnog one time, and I thought it was disgusting. And well, my grandmother saw that and she grabbed it from me. She says, "You don't want to drink that." And I just looked at her and I said, "Well, okay, but I want some." And because I want to try it. So she got me regular eggnog. And from then on I've been hooked. So yes, I love eggnog. Have you ever visited the North Pole? Really? No. No. Haven't got that far. That's in Finland. No. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Yes. With my dad and our church. Well, former church. We used to go Christmas caroling every Christmas. And I hated it because I'm not a cold weather person to go outside and stand in the cold and sing. I just no. Just I just don't. But yes, we've gone caroling before. Have you ever built a gingerbread house? No, I've always wanted to try one, but no, I've never done that. I've always wanted to try to do that, and I've never been able to do that. Um, I was gonna buy the stuff for it at Michael's, but the kids wanted to. I was gonna get the kids to try it, and of course, I was flat out told no. So no, never done it. Uh, Try to name all of Santa's reindeer. Oh my God. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. I think. If not, I missed something. Oh, and Rudolph. Mm. What is your all-time favorite Christmas food? Oh my God. Um, Goodness. Coffee cake. My mother makes coffee cake every year, and I love coffee cake. And, she used to tease me, well, you like coffee cake, but you can't eat, you know, what is it? I forget now what, but there's something, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I like coffee cake. And my grandmother used to make what she would call scrambled egg casserole. Never heard of it. Didn't know what it was called. But she uses scrambled eggs, of course, duh. And, she puts a lot of other things in it. And I'm not sure what she puts in it. But yeah, she makes scrambled egg. Okay. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? My Christmas tree is fake. I've always had an artificial tree. I don't like, and it's not that I don't like, the real trees. Don't get me wrong, because my parents, for the longest time, that's all they, that's all they used. And that used to be a real big thing for me and my dad, was to go and um, go with him when it was time to go buy the Christmas tree. And, me and my sisters would go. And we would go and pick out the tree and then bring it home and put it in my dad's workshop and wait until, I think it's like the week before Christmas, when they would put theirs up. Now they have an artificial tree. Don't ask me why. They were one of these people that just never liked, you know, artificial trees. Don't ask me. I don't know. Never could understand. But yeah. Um, have you ever built a snowman? Of course. When we used to get snow here a lot, all the time around this time of the year, yeah, we would build snowmen. It was fun. Um, next question is, what gifts do you want for Christmas this year? Oh my God. Well, it's a little late. Well, I guess maybe it's not. But truthfully, I don't know. I know that's bad to say. I have a bake list, but it's like, I don't know. Um, I do need a new winter coat. But I mean, you know, I'm not one of these ones that likes to just tell people what I want and then, expect them to get it, because I'm just not, I just don't do that. Um, and I kind of sort of made a list, but then again, I mean, I make the list, but then, I'm like, okay, well, what's the point? Because I can't give it to anybody. And, so it's, I guess if I had to, really give an answer, I guess, cross stitch stuff, ooh, um, diamond painting stuff. I don't know. Have you ever celebrated Christmas? Wait a minute. Do you prefer giving or receiving gifts? It doesn't matter to me. I'm not. I like both, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. 327. So, I mean, I like doing both. So, yeah. I like getting gifts and I like giving them. So yeah. What is your what is your favorite thing about Christmas? My favorite thing about Christmas? Oh god. Um really? Um see, these questions make you think. Um hmm. I'm sorry guys, I'm thinking. What is my favorite thing about Christmas? I guess spending time with my kids. I mean, I do spend time with my kids, all the time, but I mean, seeing the looks on their faces when they get up on Christmas morning and, you know, open the presents, and especially Skylar. So, yeah. All right, what's next? Have you ever celebrated Christmas in another culture? No. I've watched, things on, uh, like, on documentaries, certain things about, how other people, you know, in different cultures celebrate Christmas. And it's interesting, but it's not for me. What makes Christmas special for you? Um, oh, just being, I guess, thankful and grateful every year that I get to spend Christmas with my kids, and knowing that even though sometimes like this year, they may not get a whole lot of presents, but at least, you know, I know that they are grateful for the things they get. Sometimes Justin isn't always grateful, but then again, he's 18. So, are you a last minute shopper, or are you organized? Yeah, I try to be. I try to start my shopping like in January or July, January, June or July. Sometimes I don't always get that far. And then, like this year, I'm kind of last minute because I didn't have a whole lot of, funds to fork out this year for Christmas, which, is okay. But, um, I do try to get it done before, I try to get it done early. Sometimes, it doesn't happen that way, but yeah. Uh, what's your, what, yeah, time for coffee. Uh, what is your one Christmas wish? Oh, Lord. Mm. Um, I'm trying to think. I got a couple, and I don't want y'all to think they're corny or anything like that. Um, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Yeah. My one Christmas wish is that my kids learn to understand that even though I've been teaching them this, they learn to understand that, you know, it's not all about presents, which, Justin sometimes forgets that, and I know he's gonna forget that this year, especially now, but that they understand what the meaning is of Christmas, and that it's not all about, presents and stuff like that. Let's see what else is there. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Oh my goodness, I actually finished. That was the last question. Uh, well, guys, I finished that. That was all. I was quick. I wasn't expecting that to be like the last question, but it was. So, ugh, I will tell you. Okay, we answered the tag questions, but I will tell you, I did go Christmas shopping Wednesday, and like I said, I was in kind of a time crunch, and I don't have a whole lot to spend this Christmas, but it's all good. So I did my thing, and then came home, and my big thing is that I got the boys for Christmas is a Nintendo Switch. And they're going to have to share it because I couldn't afford to buy two. And originally, Skylar asked for it, little dude. And, his dad was supposed to get it for him, didn't. Hasn't gotten it for him. And, so, Justin said something about it. And I told Justin when, I got it for him, I said, you do realize that you and him are going to have to share this. And he just looked at me. And I said, and that means, no fighting over it. I don't want to hear it. It's just not happening. And I know that's what's going to happen as soon as, they open it up. And I know that. And, I'm kind of dreading it. But, I'm going to have a conversation with them before I hand it to them because Justin is one of these ones that kind of gets annoyed when, with Skylar. And, I know it's the age difference and, because Skylar's the little brother and, Justin's older and all siblings are like this to their family, to their brothers and, So I'm going to have a conversation with them when on Christmas Day before I hand it to them because I know what's going to happen. And I'm not going to deal with it. And, it would be different if, Skylar's dad, did what he was supposed to do or, kept his promise up to Sky. Because about 3 or 4 years ago, he promised Skylar a Nintendo Switch whenever it came out. And he promised that he'd get it for him for Christmas. And Skylar's had his had his heart broken twice because his dad didn't get it. So I told Justin, I said, you guys are going to have to share it because, technically your brother wanted this first. And you're not going to hog it. Just not going to happen. And, well, Justin agreed, but I know better. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because, yeah, I kind of have a feeling that there's going to be issues. But if there is, Mama will deal with it, as always. So, and I got Miranda something. I got Sky something. I didn't give myself anything. I just, like I said, I have a Christmas list, but I just didn't, I didn't give it to anybody because I don't have anybody to give it to. So it's kind of like, I write it down every year and then it's kind of like, okay. So it just sits there. But, I make the list up just because. I don't know why I make the list up if I'm not going to give it to anybody. I have no clue. That's one thing I could never understand. I guess I just, keep my fingers crossed that, by then Justin and Miranda would have a job and then they can spend money on their mommy for Christmas. Okay. Well, so maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. But I still make a list. So it's, it's one of those things. But we'll see. So, and I said I was going to make them Christmas ornaments, which I still plan to do. So I have to pull all that out. I might, oh my gosh, after the day I make them, or the day I make them, you might get a video out of me. I was thinking about this earlier as I was going to the mailbox. Actually, no, it was as I was brushing my teeth. Right? I think after I finish the ornaments, I'm going to do a video of showing you each ornament, what I did, and no, well, I'm not going to go in detail, like, showing you how I, finish. But I mean, I'm going to show you the finished product and, who they're for and so forth. I haven't sat down and really thought about it, but I was thinking about it earlier when I was brushing my teeth. So, yeah, I know, right? Brush your teeth and you're sitting there thinking about making Christmas ornaments and making a video. I'm strange that way, I guess. Who knows? But we shall see. So, I'm thinking, all right, let me see. Let me finish this color and make sure I don't have any more. And then I'm going to stop. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do this diamond painting after Christmas. I do know I guess I could, because I don't work on it until, I did record this video with you guys on Friday. So I think, I'm going to keep it 2 Fridays for now until it's finished. But, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I'm trying to think, is this all of it? I don't know if this is all of the color. Okay. So, anyway, but that is all of my tag questions and all of my answers for my tag questions. And I 898. Oh boy. Sorry, my knees are hurting today, people. Huh. 939. Where is it? Oh, I know, right? All right. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna finish this color. I'm sorry. I'm in a daze here trying to figure out what I'm doing. Next, I will be live on Sunday. And guys, bear with me. I have to move my box around until I get my Wi-Fi extender, booster, whatever you call it. It is supposed to be in next week. And then hopefully I will not have to move around so much. And but I still plan to move everything out into the living room. I'm getting, well, I can't say I'm not getting a Christmas present. I'm getting a Christmas present from my parents. My parents are buying me a brand new couch. Don't ask me where it came from. I don't know why they decided to do that. Who knows? I think Justin told them that my couch was a piece of crap. Who knows? I don't know. So anyway, I will be, I will have everything out in the living room this, probably either Sunday or Monday. I'm going to say I'm going to do my live in here in my room. If I do, I'll make sure that I have, my Wi-Fi is where it needs to be. And then Wednesday will be my live stitch on my cross stitch live session. So at 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my times mixed up. So until then, and that's it, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And just remember to look in the description box down below. All my links and so forth are down there. And I hope everyone has a great week and a great weekend. And I will see you all next time. And until then, please make every day a crafty one.